somehow, he's back. Yeah, Jonathan Majors, the man once fired from Marvel, is apparently returning as Kang the Conqueror in Avengers, Doomsday and Secret Wars. And honestly, I can't believe I'm even saying that. After everything that went down, the controversies, the court case, the studio silence, nobody thought this was even possible. But it looks like the multiverse has other plans. So grab your snacks, because today we're breaking down how Jonathan Majors might actually be coming back as Kang, what that means for Avengers, Doomsday, how Dr. Doom fits in, and what this shocking twist could mean for the entire future of the MCU. Let's rewind for a second. Jonathan Majors was supposed to be the face of the multiverse saga. After Loki Season 1 and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Marvel built Kang up as the next Thanos-level threat, the villain that would connect every story together. But then, everything fell apart. In early 2023, Majors was found guilty in a domestic abuse case involving his ex-girlfriend, Race Jabari. Within 24 hours of that verdict, Marvel Studios announced he was fired. Kang's future? Suddenly up in the air. Fans started debating, would they recast him? Would Marvel drop Kang entirely? Some reports even claimed they'd shift focus toward Dr. Doom or the Beyonder instead. Months went by. Silence from Marvel. And then, out of nowhere, new interviews started popping up, with Jonathan Majors himself. So here's where things get really interesting. In a recent round of interviews, Majors was asked, point blank, if he'd ever return to Marvel. Instead of saying no, he just smiled. That's right. He gave the classic "I'm not allowed to comment on that" answer, but that grin? It said everything. And now, multiple insider reports are claiming that Majors might actually be back, not just in one movie, but in both Avengers, Doomsday and Secret Wars. According to these rumors, he's set to reprise his role as Kang, possibly even multiple versions of Kang, and that these films will finally wrap up his storyline once and for all. If true, this would mean Marvel quietly brought him back behind the scenes, possibly months ago. Let's break this down. When we last saw Kang in Quantumania, Ant-Man seemingly defeated him. But as every comic fan knows, when it comes to the multiverse, nobody ever really stays dead. At the end of that movie, we saw the Council of Kangs, thousands of Kang variants preparing for war across the timelines. That moment was supposed to set up everything leading directly into Avengers, the Kang dynasty. But with Majors gone, Marvel had a massive hole to fill. Now, new reports suggest that Marvel's upcoming Avengers Doomsday will handle this problem head-on, by literally writing Kang's ending into the plot. Apparently, the movie will open with Dr. Doom taking down the entire Council of Kangs. Yeah, you heard that right, Doom destroys them all in the opening act. This move would instantly establish Dr. Doom as the new big bad of the multiverse saga, showing that he's more dangerous than any version of Kang we've seen so far. But here's the twist, one Kang survives. We don't know which one, but fans believe it could be either the Kang from Quantumania, the Conqueror himself, or possibly Ramatut, one of the major variants we saw in the post-credit scene. That surviving Kang might end up becoming an ally, or a rival, to Dr. Doom himself. Now this is where fans have gone wild. According to speculation, Avengers, Doomsday could show Kang realizing that the multiverse he tried to control is now being consumed by Doom's power. Think about it, Doom showing up, killing every Kang, claiming their timelines for himself. That's the ultimate power move. Some theories suggest Kang will actually try to stop Doom by continuing his hunt for multiversal weapons and technology, the same mission we saw hints of in Quantumania. Remember when he collected artifacts from other timelines? That might have been set up for this exact story. And in Secret Wars, when Doom eventually builds Battleworld, the patchwork planet made from destroyed realities, Kang could become one of the key survivors. Fans believe Doom might even enslave Kang or use him as part of his new ruling council, kind of like Marvel's version of the evil Illuminati. Imagine Doom on his throne with Kang standing beside him, no longer the Conqueror, but the Conquered. That image alone is enough to make comic fans lose their minds. Honestly, I don't even know how to feel about this. On one hand, I think Kang deserves a proper ending. Marvel can't just drop such a massive villain halfway through the saga and expect fans to forget about it. But on the other hand, bringing Jonathan Majors back? That's risky, very risky. Marvel's been under fire for some of its recent decisions, and bringing back someone with that much controversy attached could easily backfire. Still, I get why they might be tempted. Majors was incredible as Kang. The charisma, the menace, the way he played different versions of the same character, he nailed it. Recasting someone like that isn't easy. So maybe Marvel's taking the gamble to close his story properly, give fans the payoff they were promised, but without making him the main villain anymore. If that's true, it's actually kind of smart storytelling. Looking ahead, here's how it might all connect. Avengers, Doomsday could serve as the transition film, closing the Kang arc while introducing Dr. Doom as the new god-tier villain. Then Secret Wars would be the big finale. Doom builds Battleworld, heroes from across the multiverse get thrown together, and the surviving Kang plays a crucial part in helping, or betraying, the Avengers one last time. After that, Kang's story ends. Doom takes center stage, and the multiverse saga wraps up in a way that actually makes sense instead of just ignoring everything. If Marvel really pulls this off, balancing Major's return, Doom's dominance, and the setup for Secret Wars, we might finally get that massive comeback the MCU desperately needs. Because let's be honest, after Phase 5's chaos, Marvel needs a clean win. So what do you think? Should Jonathan Majors return as Kang the Conqueror, or should Marvel start fresh with a new actor and a new direction? Personally, I'm torn. But one thing's for sure, if this rumor is true, Avengers Doomsday just became one of the most unpredictable Marvel films ever. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your fellow MCU fans, and subscribe for more deep dives into upcoming Marvel projects. And if you want exclusive content, early breakdowns, and unfiltered discussions, check out our members section. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.